Oh, hey everybody, Doug right here with DC Worlds Collide again. A bit of a news update for April 10th, 2022. So we have a couple of big news, good news, and bad news. Let's take a look at the pretty much the bad news here is this posting. We're getting a patch on the 14th. The big thing is the restrictions to character fusion are getting changed. Specified character must reach rank 8 restriction will be removed from Gillikrod, Kid Flash, and Superboy, but the fragments needed will change from 60 to 120, big time nerf. But you could technically do it with a character before that, but you'd probably want to rank them up anyway. Green Arrow, Superboy, Kid Flash must be reached rank 8, which I don't see, which if you look in game it says rank 6, so I'm not understanding this wording. Why it's saying rank 8 to get Luther, I don't know. They're just changing it to just needing 40 Firestorm fragments, 40 Two-Face fragments, 40 Green Arrow fragments, and 40 Grodd fragments. So you'll have to make a choice. Do I rank up these characters, or do I just burn these fragments to get Luther? Hard to say if it's worth it. Green Arrow is incredibly good DPS. Grodd's an incredibly good tank. Two-Face is pretty good too. Firestorm's okay. Well, I like the old way of ranking them up to rank 6 because you're going to want to do that anyway, and then you just get the character. Now they're making you actually the sacrifice. This is a nerf. Access to character fusion will be moved. This is the only good news, is because right now it's kind of hard to find. I'll show you that in a minute. And regarding the inconvenience display, they're going to allow rank resetting for elite level characters rank 6 or below. To maybe get some shards back. I don't know. Enable a 7-day fusion feature allows Superboy and Kid Flash fragments players already own to be used the fusion of Firestorm and Two-Face to help everyone obtain the materials for using Lex. I don't know if that's really going to help much, but whatever, it's something. And the other thing we had was on this simple post here about iOS, and they flat out have replied the iOS version of this game will be released in April. This brings us even closer to a worldwide launch. The iOS version coming out is going to be big. I can actually play on my phone rather than having to use BlueStacks all the time. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people waiting for the iOS version to play on an iPad or an iPhone. So all this said, just take a look at the game. Let's go look back at that character fusion stuff. So some of the reasons why that character fusion stuff is a nerf, combined with some of the previous changes. These purples here you see in a pool, you only get 10 fragments. It used to be more like 20 fragments. They were much more abundant, which is making this even worse. And if you want to find character fusion, if you didn't even know this existed, some people might not have, you click this little head down here, and this is where it says you can use, once you reach rank 6, you immediately get Lex Luthor. This is one red star rank 6. If you got these 4 characters like I have, you automatically got Lex Luthor. You can just get them, period. And the other nice thing was you can obtain all the characters except for Green Arrow by just fusing purples. Green Arrow, honestly, you can get him quite easily if you haven't pulled him. Spend $1 in the game, you get him automatically on your first purchase. You can now spend globally, I believe. I know I'm able to do it. I'm in America, and it let me do it. You see Grodd you could get by just spending 60 fragments of Mirror Master, Captain Cold, and Scarecrow after you reached rank 8. So technically, going to 120 shards means you don't have to level them up ever. But honestly, you're probably going to want to rank them up eventually anyway, because you're going to need them for other things. They do help out Scarecrow, especially if you have Poison Ivy. Same thing with Superboy. You have Deadshot, Black Manta, and Killer Croc. Could be useful on a bleed team. Then you'd get Superboy. If you had already had one of these characters, you just get the frags, Harley Quinn, Huntress, Mr. Freeze for Kid Flash, good healer. So that's it. That's the news for DC Worlds Collide for this week. We'll see how these changes, nerfs go, and see if there's anything else with that patch on Thursday the 14th. Until next time, everybody.